A blessed New Year to you. I want to thank all of you who tuned in to us all last year. I want to thank you for doing that. Hopefully we'll be together again this year, God willing. But now, are the holidays over? Is it back to the grind? Well, the holidays may be over, but Christmas is not. No, Christmas, the divine incarnation, the invisible made visible, the divine condescension, the humiliation of God for our sake is not over. In fact, it's going to go through more successive stages, this descending action by God. We call it his humiliation, his condescension, his self-emptying. We call that in the Byzantine Church in particular. That is going to continue in stages. Yesterday, we celebrated his circumcision 8 days after his birth. He didn't have to be circumcised. Those were laws that he made for human beings. And yet he submitted himself to his own law, to circumcision 8 days after his birth. Then, as anticipated in the nativity icon right here in the corner, he's going to be baptized. Here the nursemaids are preparing his bath water, but it also foreshadows his baptism and our baptism as well. And then, as if that's not enough, he'll lower himself into the lowest spot on the earth's surface, the Jordan River, which empties out into the Dead Sea. He'll immerse himself. He'll go down into that water, into that low surface on the earth, and be immersed in waters to be baptized. He didn't have to be baptized. He was God. Baptism is for us sinners. Yet he would take that on. There is no limit yet to how this action of descending on God's part for our sake, in response to our insolence, our rebellion against him from original sin and even to today as we continue to sin. God's response was not chastisement and wrath, as it very well could have been. It was to lower himself, humiliate himself, to take on what was us, so that he could, after this incarnational season, as we get into the Paschal season, so he could raise us up again, restore us, and mount us on the very throne of heaven with him. But we have to wait for that part. Right now, we're still in the descending action of God. And that should matter to us. That should put us into a tremendous sense of gratitude, humiliation on our part, and repentance, to think what God has done for us in response to our rebellion against him.